talking about where does your spirit go after you die. You will have to forgive me because I have been driving most of the day. So this is an interesting topic for me because those of you who don't, I'm so sorry. For those of you who don't know, I worked in the funeral industry for 5 years, specifically in a cemetery. I know, hello. And so, and I have weird experiences. Also, to add to this story. So for me, I tend to think this varies. As a whole, I very much subscribe to the belief that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can merely be transferred. And that's something I've spoken to several times on this channel. And I think the same thing goes for death. Our energy doesn't begin or end, it merely is transferred. So how would that transfer? In my personal opinion, I believe that there is a cosmic force, whether you want to call that cosmic force science or a black hole or the universe or deity. I don't really care what you call it. But the point is, there's something cosmically bigger than each individual one of us. And I believe that when we die, our soul or the spirit part of our self goes back through the consciousness. I tend to be a person that believes in reincarnation. As again, energy can't be created or destroyed, it can merely be transferred. I believe that as each person's spirit or soul diverts from this life, that a portion of that soul continues on into the next reincarnation. I believe that our soul is fragmented and that even in your individual body, it's not whole. And so there are all these fragmentations of consciousness floating about. Some of them are spirits, or some of them are impressions in time, or ghosts that are still walking this plane because part of their fragment of soul was so abruptly acted upon that it has been stuck. So I believe there's not really any one specific thing that happens to your spirit after you die. I believe that there are many different things. And as someone who has an NDE and has experienced NDE more than once, I think that each person that experiences NDE experiences it in different ways. I have a lot of Eastern friends or Eastern theology friends who see something very different in their NDE than someone who's Christian. I believe that a small portion of your spirit will follow into whatever you believe in the moments after your death because your brain is still working. That's scientific. That's just science. Even after you're dead, your brain works for a few minutes. And those few minutes span continuously. There's this weird sense of timelessness that happens. So, before I go blathering on for hours and hours about the weird things that I believe that happens with your soul and your spirit, the basic answer is that no one in particular thing happens with your spirit. I believe that our souls are fractal, and that part of them flow into the consciousness, and some of them flow into others, and some of them are stuck in time. So I will see you guys next week here on Starting Out Solitary.